So we're about halfway through today's discussion, and we are on to today's special feature. So every week, I swear we need like new theme, like different theme background music for this. It's a special feature. It's not a question and answer. It's the mysticalness of life that every time something comes up, like there's a like a theme, all of a sudden it's everywhere. It's like, you get a new car and all of a sudden it seems like everybody's driving that car. I'm sure there's a psychological name for that phenomenon. If anybody knows what it is, you get a gold star, type it in. And that's the way it always is for my special feature. So when I realize what theme is continually popping up, I share it. And this week's special feature is about steadiness. And one of the ways that it has really come about for me is that I get up every day so jazzed to serve clients, lead my team, build our client base, build our team, be a more effective leader, learn about how I can reach my potential and be fully self-expressed as a leader and be more skilled in helping to bring out the best and that magical stuff in others. And every day it's like the big bang. I've got so much energy on this. People often tell me, "Don't you sleep? I see you posting and emailing so late at night. Don't you sleep? I see you posting and emailing so early in the morning." And it has a side effect of this wonderful energy is that I personally have been I've been losing out in the area of steadiness because when I'm in the middle of a task and a new idea occurs to me, I jump to it. And then in order to complete everything, which I'm determined to do, I go back and then complete it. And that has me taking several times to complete a single task. And sure, I get it done, but it's less efficient, takes more energy, and my brain doesn't get the benefit of a flow state. Whereas, you know how you stay in one task, there's like the jogger's high or the runner's high, or if you've ever been performing a musical instrument or singing and you're completely in it, you're not thinking about it, you're not processing it, you're not taking in any sensory information, and you're not evaluating it, you're in it. And I feel that way when I'm reading fiction a lot, but never really when I'm reading nonfiction. When I'm reading nonfiction, I constantly evaluate. But when I'm reading fiction, I really get into it. And it does something helpful for your brain when you're in a flow state. I don't know what exactly. If anybody knows, feel free to write that in. So with all this energy that I've had over the past 5+ years of being an entrepreneur, I've lost out on that steadiness. And so I am on a journey supported by my coaches and my support system to recreate a steadiness. And I want to share with you quickly a couple of the things that I have discovered on this journey. And if you have experienced what I'm talking about, let me know. Type in the comments. Some of the things that I've discovered are that it's not just a matter of focus, and it's not just a matter of being my word, because both of those things are very important to me and I live those every day. It also starts with how I'm treating my body. And one of my coaches has coached me on taking 3 breaths and counting those 3 breaths. And you know what? For the first 2 to 3 weeks of doing this, I never got to 3. I know I'm making myself a bit vulnerable by sharing this. Like, what, Jamie didn't count to 3? She's an accountant, right? Like, she can handle that, right? Yeah, I didn't get to 3. My mind moved on to something else. In certain meditation practices, I think that's what they call the monkey mind. My mind moved on to something else, and I didn't even realize that my mind had moved on to something else. Or else I could have been like, okay, let's get back to number 2 where we left off, or start over. I didn't even realize. I was just in that new thought. It took me about a good 2-3 weeks before I could actually take 3 breaths and count to 3. now that I've done that several times, my coach has set a new bar and said, get to 10. So that is part of what I'm up to right now. Helping my body to be ready to be in a state of steadiness. And it has helped. I've done some great macro programming over this past week, some other work as well. And things are moving forward at a faster pace, at a steadier pace. And that's with sickness in my household. I lost 20 hours of work last week because of sickness in my household. And even so, things are moving forward at a really solid pace. I'm able to be present and support my team in a more fully present and whole and complete manner. And by the force of mind alone, I couldn't do it. It took managing my body first. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today. So thank you for listening.